figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Both Sox will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now on this Sunday night as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The count now at 2-1. And now a pitch on the way.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
That is third. The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Martinez at second with 2 down. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Row, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch.
Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Stanton at the track. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here now is Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, Gardner will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Boston. Colin McHugh will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Pillar. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Behind 0-2 now. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A payoff pitch one more time. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 14 driven in. McHugh's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. The Red Sox had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
One out, nobody on. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge, And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pilar's there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. And that misses ball 1. Now that's popped up. Dahlbeck over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home. 2 out with the man at first. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Into the second deck and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2. As we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner.
The center fielder.
A ball and no strikes. He'll start this one at 269. 7 homers, 18 driven in. much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Gardner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
First offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Torres brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. Here's the first pitch to him.
So that's down.
The 1-1 home. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Martinez begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready to take his hacks again, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark. One and one the count. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd, all even at 2 apiece.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They entered the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fastball called for strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Verdugo is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The 1-0.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch.
0-1. Count 1-0.
McHugh pauses. 1-0 on its way. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken. Strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Come on, New York.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. 1 away.
Now that
Digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Nope, that's a ball.
Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
now that
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And now a pitch on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Two and two.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And it misses, 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it 1 away.
Now
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
At the ball. Counts 1-0.
2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors for the Yankees so far. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. This is foul right side. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So digging in now, Luke Voigt. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at bat. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And not in time as the second run scores.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Liner toward right center. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead it 4-2.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Chavis swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's a second-year big leaguer. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Stepping in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. So a full count now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And it's fouled away. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex.
Stepping into the box, Alex Verdugo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Two out with the man at first. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
As a look, now the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Grounded to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox lead 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Jose Arena is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Jose Arena.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking him up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Miguel Andujar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he popped him up. Pilar moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Well, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Into the box, Torres. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off. Here's the 2-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a liner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First offering on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And he takes this one high, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Hit in the air to right field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone. Luke Voit will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer. There was a big blow early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Dahlbeck in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And another foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
At the plate, Brett Gardner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Benintendi is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. In now, Kyle Higashioka. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still lead this one 4-2. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
New York Yankees. Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Kevin Pillar.
Number 5.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Voit is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. Get up and stretch. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gio Urshela hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole and into left field for a one-out hit.
now back, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu hit down the line at first. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. This one's down to third. Devers has it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Standing in, Alex Verdugo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Green It's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder at the track, the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting,
Striding into the box, Xander Bogaerts. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Comes set, the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A pause, and the 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
Here's the 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. All even now at 4 apiece. Heath Hembree is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
number 37, Heath Hembree.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate now, Torres, as he'll take a look at ball one. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
The 1-1. Taken, strike two. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. 1-0 the count. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied at 4. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He's set. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and no one will get this one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
One strike.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pillar. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Torres at the bag, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now back.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. As one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And it's fouled away. And it's 1-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Brett Gardner, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
Ball two.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Higashioka. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and they will not get him at third. He's in there with 2 away as the winning run.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the 2-0. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Zach Britton takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 53.
We are into extra innings, and set to go is the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Leading off the box, the second baseman, Michael.
Here comes the first pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Payoff pitch one more time, and possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Stepping in, Bobby Dahlbeck. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Higashioka over to his left. He's got it one away. So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
That's wide. 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The batter, the right fielder, Alex.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
The 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
1-0. Here it is. 2 down, runners at first and second. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Count
3-1 to Martinez.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Now that.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with 1 swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
Adam Ottavino trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Rafael Devers the next to bat. This is pulled into right. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Boston's out in front, 6-4. Brandon Workman takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Count remains at 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now the pitch. DJ LeMahieu stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. He is called a strike down and in. Workman playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now the pitch. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
3-2 pitch. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In there, 1-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Last chance for the Yankees. Struck him out, and the Red Sox go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Heath Hembry gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Brandon Workman wraps it up for the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.